So, what is this honesty? Well, let's start at maybe, whether or not I feel like I'm presenting myself honestly to other people, whether people interpret me in some way that is at least close or coherent with the way that I perceive myself. I don't think this is really the honesty that I mean. Um, Although there's power or success or something in maybe presenting yourself honestly, and that, I don't know, at least you're not hiding, or you're not, I guess, presenting a facade. Because I feel like doing that all the time would significantly, diminish my ability to really work on myself. So maybe what I mean by honesty is the state of equilibrium, or the state of grace, or the state of comfort that facilitates self work. It's like, I don't know, if you think about it, like there's so much self work to be done. This is just a metaphor because I don't think it's so concrete, but if there's like an X amount of work to be done on yourself, then you could spend your whole life and never move from the first little bit, or in an instant. And I think that that would be the honest instant, the honest moment. All of that work would be done. So it's almost like everything that we're doing is an attempt to be honest. And if we could ever just inhale, take a breath like that, and just be in honesty, then we're also in truth. What hides me, or what guards me against my truth, my identity, my real identity? It's some lack of honesty, or, you know, it's illusion, or it's mistake. It's A Course in Miracles describes it as any action that supports the illusion of separation, is sin. That's basically what we're dealing with, is the opposite of that. So the honesty in admitting my oneness with our Creator is the force of light that shines out the darkness of illusion, which we can think of as the illusion of separation, that I'm separate. If I believe that I need money, if I believe that I can add anything to myself from the external and bring it to myself through effort. See, this is very key, because this is a major structuring element of our society, is this idea of competition for gain. And what I'm trying to understand and trying to implement is an honest life based on an honesty which admits my oneness with our Creator, and thus my abundance. If I believe that I have to work, if I believe that I have to struggle to attain from outside and bring to myself, then I'm implicitly admitting that I'm separate. So maybe that's in some way what I'm getting at with this idea of honesty, is that in an honest state which seems at the moment like grace, then the illusion of separation is completely shined out. And I know, because I already am one with my Creator, that it doesn't take anything but honesty or, yeah, honesty to admit that. But that's a difficult honesty. I mean, that's not like, I don't know, what do we think honesty is? We're brought up, and I think that we're almost taught that honesty is what is built, or what is the product of a person who knows that lying is bad. We're taught. Why are we taught that lying is so bad? This is just making sense to me right now, that it's kind of a joke that we're taught not to lie to other people, but the real lie is what we tell ourselves, and that's the belief in the illusion of separation from our Creator. If I am one with the creation, and I am provided for, and my abundance is of a nature, of an eternal nature, an eternal abundance, a oneness, a wholeness, then what am I competing for? And no more. I'm done. I'm trying to see all money as zero. So if you're in $10,000 worth of debt, how much debt are you in? Zero. If you're a millionaire, how much money do you have? Zero. The great equalizing force, at least to combat the major structuring element of my worldview of money. I'm really wondering. I was telling my friend last night, I think my brain is actually physically shaped by the construct of money. Money, I don't think it's evil or bad or anything like that, but I think that it supports the illusion of separation. So money is a dishonest in the kind of what we've built up to this moment. Money is a dishonest endeavor because it implicitly admits, explicitly admits, it just admits, I guess, that I need something external from myself, external from my Creator, in order to be whole, in order to be fed, in order to be full, in order to be complete, in order to be safe. And I don't. So it becomes, or it's actualized as an honesty in talking to other people. It's a sincerity in my voice, in my ability to admit and explain and be open about how I feel. But the honesty, the deeper honesty, is the honesty of admitting my oneness, of turning away from fear and separation, and admitting what is already true, which is my oneness with the creation. And then we're honest, maybe. And there's a stillness in this honesty. And I just feel recently a desire to depend on, expand, and trust in my oneness, and thus trust in and practice honesty about my oneness, about my abundance.